What if your English journey didn't start with a textbook? What if it began with your morning coffee? Welcome to the Monday English Podcast. Here, we believe English lives in your life, in your steps, your feelings, your voice. Not just in a classroom, not just in a test, but in you. Today, we'll build something small and powerful together, a daily English routine that connects to your life, emotions, and real experiences. This episode has 3 parts. Your day is your classroom, words with a heartbeat, and 5 minutes fully alive. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need to sound perfect. You just need to be present. One word, one moment, one change. Imagine this. You walk into your kitchen and say, "I'm making tea." That's not small, that's a step. You feel the warmth, you speak the word, and now English is real, not on paper, not in your head, but here in your hands. Maybe today English feels far. Maybe your week was hard, but you pressed play. You showed up, and that means something. Let's take this slowly, gently, honestly. By the end, you'll have a routine that is kind, doable, and truly yours. Are you ready? Let's begin with part 1. Your day is your classroom. Sarah wakes up at 6:30 every morning. Her apartment is quiet. The window is open and the air feels cool. She walks to the kitchen slowly and presses the button on her coffee machine. As the smell fills the room, she says softly, "This smells good." In English, just 3 words. But in that moment, English is not a subject, it is a feeling. Welcome to part 1. Your day is your classroom. Many learners think they need a lot of time to learn English, or a teacher, or a long study plan. But what if your real life was already a lesson? What if your daily routine had small doors to English, and all you had to do was open them? Think of your day. You wake up, you get dressed, you make food, you go out. These are not small things. These are your moments. And each moment is a place to speak, listen, or feel a word in English. You don't need to study for 2 hours. You just need to notice and name what you do. Let's go back to Sarah. After she says, "This smells good," she touches the mug and whispers, "It's warm." That word, warm, becomes part of her. Not because she memorized it, but because she felt it. The first way to bring English into your life is by describing what you sense. Your senses are powerful. Sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. When you feel something, say it in English. It can be simple. This water is cold. My bed is soft. The music is loud. Let's learn the word soft together. Soft means not hard. Something easy to touch, like a blanket or a cat. For example, the pillow is soft, or this bread is soft inside. Say it aloud. Try touching something around you now. Is it soft? Is it hard? Use the words. Feel them. Next, name your actions. When you walk into the kitchen, say, "I am making tea." When you put on your shoes, say, "I am putting on my shoes." These are not difficult sentences. They use the present continuous, I am plus verb buying. You can also use the present simple for regular actions. I brush my teeth. I walk to work. I drink water. Even if the sentence is short, say it. Your brain needs to hear your own voice, not just reading, not just listening, speaking. And speaking does not mean giving a big speech. It can be small, like "I am opening the door," or "I sit down now." These short sentences build habits, and habits build skill. Some learners ask, "Can I talk to myself in English?" The answer is yes. Yes, you can. And yes, you should. It's not strange, it's strong. When you speak to yourself, you practice without fear. No one is watching. You are the student and the teacher. You can make mistakes, you can repeat, you can speak with emotion. Let's try it together. Look at something near you. A cup, a phone, a window. Say what it is. "This is my phone," or "I see the window." Now say what you're doing. "I am listening to a podcast." You just used your real life as a classroom. You didn't wait, you didn't plan, you just spoke. Sometimes this can feel silly, and that's okay. It's normal to feel strange when you talk to yourself. But here's a small truth. Feeling silly is the first step to feeling brave. Many good things begin with a little bit of fear. Even learning English. If this is hard, try it with one moment in your day. Choose one place, maybe brushing your teeth. Say, I brush my teeth, or I am brushing my teeth. Say it every morning. That's it. You're building something real. Let's learn one more word today, blanket. A blanket is something soft you use to keep warm. For example, I sleep with a big blanket. Or this blanket is soft. Now look at your own life. Do you use a blanket at night? Can you describe it in English? Try this, my blanket is blue, or it is heavy. You can also describe the weather. Try words like cold, hot, cloudy, or windy. Step outside and say, it's cold today. You don't need a teacher to do this. You just need your eyes, your skin, your mouth, and a little curiosity. There's a quiet beauty in naming your world. In saying, I open the door, you're not just using English, you're noticing your life. You're slowing down, you're becoming more aware. And this awareness helps you remember words. Because now those words are not just vocabulary, they are memories. Let's take a moment to breathe. This is not about being perfect. This is about being present. English is not something far away. It is here in your steps, in your kitchen, in your morning coffee. You don't have to be fast. You just have to show up. So here's your small task today. Choose 3 actions you do. Simple ones. When you do them, say one sentence in English. I drink water. I close the door. I write my name. That's all. 3 actions. 3 sentences. One small step forward. In the next part, we'll explore something deeper. How words carry feelings. How the word quiet can hold a memory. And how your emotions can help you learn faster. Let's move into part 2, words with a heartbeat. Leo was not trying to study. He was just sitting on a quiet bench in the park. It was a slow afternoon. Birds were flying above him. Children were laughing in the distance. He opened his notebook and wrote one word, quiet. That's it, just the word quiet. He didn't write a sentence. He didn't look it up in a dictionary. He simply looked around, listened, and felt the word. That week, Leo carried that word with him. He whispered it when he was walking alone. The street is quiet today, he said. He used it at work when people left the room. It's finally quiet now. At home, he told himself, I like this quiet evening. By the end of the week, the word quiet didn't feel like a new word anymore. It felt like part of his life. He didn't study it. He lived it. That's what this part is about. Letting words come alive inside you, not just in your mind, but in your feelings, your day, your story. Every week, you can choose one feeling word, one word that matches your mood, something simple, something honest. For this week, let's choose the word peaceful. That's our new word. Peaceful means calm, without noise or stress. For example, you can say, this room feels peaceful, or I had a peaceful walk today. Try it now. Close your eyes for a moment. Think of a place where you feel peaceful. Maybe it's your bedroom, or a garden, or even your bus ride when no one is talking. Say the word in your mind. Say it slowly, peaceful. Now open your eyes and smile. You are learning. This is not only vocabulary. It's memory. When you connect a word to a real moment, your brain remembers it better. The word becomes sticky. It stays longer. It becomes yours. You don't need 10 new words each day. 1 is enough. If that word is full of meaning, full of feeling, it will grow. Another feeling word you can try is tired. We all feel tired sometimes. It's okay to say it. I feel tired today, or my eyes are tired. This is honest English. This is human English. Many people try to hide their feelings when learning, but real English is not only strong, it's soft too. It makes space for you to speak your truth. If you feel tired, say it. If you feel sad, you can say that too. I feel sad today, but I'm still trying. That is real. That is brave. Let's learn another word, worried. Worried means a little afraid, unsure about something. You can say, I'm worried about my test, or she looks worried today. If you feel this way, it's okay. Many learners feel worried about making mistakes. But here is something important. Mistakes are not problems. They are proof that you are practicing. You don't forget the words that touch your heart. You remember them because they are connected to real life. Here's an idea you can try this week. Make a small word diary. Each day, write one feeling word, just one. Then write one sentence with that word. It can be short, it can be simple. Today I feel happy. This song is peaceful. I was tired at work. You don't need to write a story. One word, one line. That's enough. That's practice. That's you building your English voice. Let's learn another word for your diary, proud. Proud means happy about something you did. For example, I feel proud because I spoke English today. Say that to yourself. Go on, try it now. Say, I feel proud today. Feel it. When you speak with emotion, your words stay longer. They come from your heart, not just your memory. You are not only learning English, you are using English to know yourself better. Leo continued his word diary for 1 month. Each week, he picked a new word. Quiet, tired, hopeful, nervous. Sometimes he used the word many times a day, sometimes only once. But by the end of the month, he didn't just have 4 new words. He had 4 weeks of stories, 4 weeks of life. Some days will feel too fast. Some days will feel too loud. You might forget your diary. You might feel like it's not helping. That's normal. Just begin again. It's okay to start over. You are not failing. You are learning. Let's add one last word for this part, grateful. Grateful means thankful, happy for something good. For example, I feel grateful for my family, or I am grateful for this quiet morning. That's a good word to end with. Try saying it aloud now. I feel grateful today. Say it to yourself. Say it with care. Learning English is not only about grammar, it's about growing. When you grow your heart, your words grow too. When you name your emotions, you become stronger. You become clearer. You become you in English. Your small task this week is to start your word diary. Just one word each day. Use it in one sentence about how you feel. Write it, say it, live it. In the next part, we'll look at time and how even 5 quiet minutes can make your English feel alive. Let's move on to part 3, 5 minutes fully alive. Anna always says the same thing. I don't have time. Her job starts early. Her days are full. When she gets home, she feels tired. English feels like one more heavy thing. One more task she doesn't finish. But last week, something changed. She set a timer for 5 minutes. That's all. 5 quiet minutes. And in that time, she listened to one English story. She didn't write. She didn't take notes. She just listened fully. And for the first time in weeks, English felt light again. This is what today's part is about, finding your 5 minutes. Not for studying hard, but for feeling alive in English. When time is short, focus becomes strong. You don't need an hour. You don't even need 20 minutes. You need one small space in your day where you show up just for English. Let's learn a new word now. Focus. Focus means giving full attention to one thing. For example, when I read, I try to focus. Or I listen to music with focus. In your 5-minute routine, focus is more important than time. You may only have a little time, but that little time can grow your English if you give it your full heart. Here's an idea. Make a simple weekly plan. Give each day one small task. Maybe Monday is your listening day. Tuesday, write one sentence. Wednesday, speak aloud. Keep it light. Keep it fun. One small action is more powerful than a long list you never finish. Try something like this. On Monday, listen to a short English clip. Not the news. Something calm. Maybe a short podcast. Maybe one slow story. Tuesday, write down one sentence you remember. Even just a phrase. I heard, he walked slowly. That's it. Wednesday, say that sentence aloud. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Say it again, then again. Thursday, look in the mirror and say it with feeling. It might feel strange, but that's okay. It means you're trying. Let's learn another word, space. Space means a small place just for you. For example, I have a quiet space for reading, or this is my space to think. Can you make one small space for English? It can be a chair, a corner, even your bus ride. You don't need a special room. You just need a place where you feel calm and ready. Anna made her space by her window. She lights a candle, drinks tea, and presses play. That's it. That's her routine. It doesn't look like school. It doesn't feel like homework, but it works. After a month, she says more in English. She writes more. She feels stronger. And she doesn't say, I don't have time anymore. She says, I have 5 minutes. Here's a small reminder for today. You don't have to do more. You just have to show up, even once. That's enough. That's a seed, and seeds grow when you return. Let's try another new word, alive. Alive means full of life, full of energy. You can say, this song makes me feel alive, or I feel more alive after walking outside. Now try this, I feel alive when I speak English. Say it, even if you don't believe it yet. Say it again. Let the words touch you. When you say something with your full voice, it changes you. A strong sentence, spoken from the heart, can build confidence. Not because it's perfect, but because it's yours. On some days, 5 minutes may feel small. On other days, it may feel too hard. But this is a truth I want you to hold. 5 minutes with heart is better than 1 hour with no focus. Real progress doesn't need noise. It needs you. Here, now, present. One more word before we close this part, win. A win means a small success. For example, finishing this task is a win. Or speaking English today is my win. At the end of your 5 minutes, find your win. Maybe it's one sentence you said. Maybe it's the moment you pressed play. That's your win. Smile at it. Name it. Let it give you strength for tomorrow. So here's your task. Set a 5-minute timer today. That's it. 5 minutes. Use it for English, only English. You can listen, write, or speak. Choose what feels right. And when the timer ends, say aloud, I showed up. In the next part, we'll take a softer path. We'll talk about fear, slow days, and the quiet truth that you are not behind. Let's continue with Heart Talk. Some days your progress is not loud. It doesn't shout, it doesn't shine. It simply shows up, quiet, soft, and honest. And that's enough. That's more than enough. Maybe today you didn't speak English. Maybe you forgot your routine. Maybe you feel slow or tired or far from your goals. If so, I want to say this. You are not behind. You are still on your way. We live in a fast world, a world that says, go faster, do more. But real learning doesn't always look fast. Sometimes it looks like one quiet sentence before bed. Sometimes it's one new word softly spoken at the bus stop. These small things matter. You don't need to catch up. You just need to return. That is the secret. The brave ones are not the perfect ones. The brave ones are the ones who begin again and again with love. Even native speakers forget words. Even teachers make mistakes. So if your English feels messy or slow or lost right now, that's okay. It means you're learning. It means you care. And here's something I want you to remember. Every kind word you say to yourself is also English. Every time you tell yourself, I'm trying, that is English. That is growth. So if you're still here, still listening, thank you. Thank you for staying with yourself. You are doing better than you think. And you're not alone. In the next part, we'll build a small, gentle plan together. 7 days, one tiny step each day. A plan that feels kind, honest, and truly yours. Let's move into your English week. You made it to the end of today's episode. And that means something. You didn't just listen. You stayed. You gave your time, your heart, your hope, and that's powerful. Today, we talked about how to build a small English routine, a routine that fits into your real life, not a big plan, not a hard goal, just small, kind steps. In part 1, we said that your day can be your classroom. You can speak English when brushing your teeth or opening the door. You can name your actions and use your senses. This is soft. I hear birds. These small words are real learning. In part 2, we showed how words can carry emotion. You chose a feeling word like peaceful or tired. You used it in your day. You started a word diary. Just one word, one sentence. That's how English becomes part of you. In part 3, we found power in 5 quiet minutes. You don't need more. Just a little time with full focus. A small space, a strong sentence, one honest moment. You gave your English attention. You gave it life. And maybe right now you still feel unsure. Maybe your routine is not perfect yet. That's okay. Here's a truth. There is no perfect routine. There is only the one you begin and return to. You are not too late. You are not too slow. You are learning in your own way. And every time you show up, even for 5 minutes, you are growing. So here's your task for today. Choose one new English word. Use it in one sentence about your real life. Say it aloud, write it down, let it stay with you. And if this episode helped you feel stronger, even a little, please come back next week. We'll be here waiting. The Monday English Podcast is your space, your time, your voice. Share this episode with a friend who is also learning. Subscribe so you don't miss your next step forward. Because every small word, spoken with care, becomes part of a bigger story, your story. And we're so glad to walk beside you.